Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Muji Ji ki Jai. Thank you all so much for joining in. And if this is your first time and you're in the Hangout, the way to ask questions is just to unmute your mic and start speaking. And if you're outside the Hangout, you should see a question and answers application where you can put your questions in. You might have noticed that we are in a different location today. We've had some challenges with our electricity here in Bangalore. Mhm. It's so good to see you all. So good to see you all. Mhm. So yesterday I promised that today will be a head chopping satsang. Yeah, we said that we'll take an axe because somebody offered that I should take an axe and chop off her head. So we said today will be a head chopping satsang because many requested that their heads be chopped off. And there was a lot of eagerness for the heads to get chopped. And that means already that there is so much surrender, there is so much openness, isn't it? That means the heads are already very weak. If you can ask with such a strong sense of surrender, that means not much left in the head anyway. So we need only a tiny axe. But if there's something which is resisting, something which is feeling strong, that no, 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 something which is trying to hide away from satsang, then we can take a bigger axe. Namaste, Shanti, namaste. Very good. Very happy to see all of you. Amaya is here as well. Varun I'm seeing for the first time. And I saw Lisa is here. Lisa who's been here for a long time actually. When I created the reminder, I came in the hangout and she's been waiting for some time actually to get in. So I'm very happy to see you, Lisa. Very good. So Nimai says, my head is on the block, Father. So you can unmute your mic. Let's have a conversation.
I wasn't expecting to have to speak. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, it's perfect.
Oh, good, good, good. Good, good.
So you said, I wasn't expecting to have to speak.
But yeah, I'm just so, I just feel so so at peace. I just feel just like everything just feels like so good, and but I don't. Yeah, I just want to make. I'm not really sure how to put it in words, but I don't want to go back. You know.
Yes.
So my head is expose my neck to you.
Very good. Very good. See? So this is something that we can start by looking at. You say that there is a sense of peace. There is a sense of joy. You might even say sometimes there is a sense of bliss. And these are being experienced now. And I don't want to go back to any previous state. I want to be only in this state. You see? So in this, actually you're setting yourself up for some trouble. Because no state comes and stays. No state will come and stay. All states are coming and going. And when we get attached to a particular state, then the mind knows that it has got you. And inevitably, some event, something will come which will trigger some other feelings to arise. And when those feelings arise, then the mind will say, see, you had it, now you lost it. It's just waiting for that opportunity. So as long as there is attachment to the state, no matter how sublime it might be, it is actually holds some potential for future suffering. So that's why what we say is that you are beyond all states. You are that in which all states are coming and going. And all states can be enjoyed while they're there, but you do not attach to any of them. You do not set a condition, you do not say that, I hope this does not leave, I hope the old feelings don't come back. You find yourself unconcerned with what the state might be. But it's good that you ask this from a state of peace. Usually, when beings come to satsang and they come up, it is because they are experiencing some feelings which they call negative. But actually, if you were to look at it, so we did this tiny experiment yesterday also. If you were to look at any object, you're looking at a computer right now, or is it a tablet or phone?
Computer.
It's a computer. So if you just look at a computer and just look at it, you will see that the mind will try to make a story about it. It will say the computer is old, or everyone's looking so nice on the screen, something. It will try to create a story. Even if you look at a flower, it will try to create a story around this flower. It will say, this flower is so beautiful, it is this, it is that. You see? And what happens is that we start relying more on the story than the seeing itself. The object in itself is completely neutral. You are completely neutral to the object. It is the story which changes your perspective. So the computer, without the label even of computer, there is only the seeing of this one appearance, isn't it? It is that we make a story around it. In the same way, there are these certain feelings which are here, and the mind is saying, I hope they don't go. I hope it can stay like this. Because it knows that this is the way to get you in trouble. So, who is the one that can be attached to any of these feelings also? Who is this one that doesn't want the feelings to go?
The only one I know, the one that's always here.
Always here. So, always here is very good. So, let's look at what is here right now. Let's look at what's here right now. So, forget about everything to do with the past and try not to project anything into the future, and see what is available right here, right now, and you can report that to me. What is clear here now? Don't try to do anything. Just look. Just look and report, and there is no need for right answer, wrong answer. Just report whatever you feel is here now.
Just someone, something observing, and also feeling or experiencing the physical emotions that I'm feeling sitting in front of you.
So this, you said there is, the observing is completely clear that there must be an observing here or a seeing, isn't it? A seeing, of perceiving and observing, and awareness. You can use all these terms for it. But is there a something which is observing?
Not
Is
that
there,
I can put my finger on.
is
No.
there an entity? Is there an object of some sort to whom this observing belongs to?
No. Everything that I'm feeling is coming, is sort of reporting to the observer.
Yeah. So whatever might be reporting to the observing, there is no entity which owns this observing, isn't it?
Yes.
So if I were to say very simply that what is here now is this awareness or observing, as you called it, and then there is an appearance, and the appearance can consist of thoughts, it can consist of emotions, it can consist of memories, it can consist of what is perceived through our senses. So let's bundle all of this as the appearance. Is that okay? If we say like that? So where do you find yourself? Do you find yourself closer to the awareness, or do you find yourself closer to the appearance?
I swing. So it's like the attention from the when I'm observing. Sometimes I get sort of sucked in, and then I realize then that I'm in it, and then I stop. My attention stops, and then I'm back, or in being aware again, or observing again. But it swings.
So what you are talking about is the swaying of attention.
Yes.
Attention is going from here and it's going there and it's going somewhere else and it's coming back. It can play like this. But just look and tell me where you are. Are you also actually swaying, or you're just reporting attention is doing?
I'm sorry, the sound went.
There seems to be some echo. Just 1 minute.
Your sound has gone?
How about now?
Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Sound gone.
No sound for any of you?
No
Okay,
sound.
I'll reconnect.
I can hear you, Father.
I
can hear you.
I can hear you.
He'll be back in a minute.
Oh, he's gone. Robin's gone. What do you want to do? Just right over here then. Oh, right, look. Just so I hear you.
Namaste. Is it okay now?
Yes, yes.
Oh, so what we were saying is that attention can go here and there. Even right now you can check this. Just be completely open. Let attention go wherever it wants. And just see that, is it that you are also going along with the attention? Or you stay unmoved? You can check this right now. Leave attention completely free. Don't restrict it in any way.
Yeah, I go with the attention.
You go?
I go. Yes.
Because you are identified right now with the attention itself. So what it seems like is that when my attention goes to thoughts, it seems like I go to thoughts. When my attention goes to an object outside, it seems like I go to the objects outside. So would you say that you are the attention itself?
Yes. In a way, yes. Yes.
So we can play around with attention a little bit. If you feel that you are the attention, you can play around with the attention a little bit. So wait for the next thought to come and give it your complete attention. And now you can choose to give it your belief or not. The thought came and you gave it your complete attention, but belief is still in your power, isn't it? Like we say that Visualize an orange and bring your complete attention to it. Just by bringing attention to it does not mean that you identify with the orange, isn't it? You have to give it the belief that I am an orange or I want this orange. So if you were the attention alone, then who had the power to give belief? There is still a you that decided to give it belief or not, isn't it?
Yes.
So attention and belief are two primal forces which report back to awareness in the presence of consciousness. Don't let the words confuse you. But notice that attention and belief are two forces which seem to be reporting to what you are.
Yes.
So attention can go on objects, on various objects. But where you are watching from, does that change? No. It is only what is perceived changes, isn't it? Only the content of the appearance is changing based on where attention is going. So, then who is the one who controls this attention? Who is the one that decides when the next thought comes, give it full attention? Is that attention itself?
No.
Then who is that? You see, very naturally, if you were to say, you will say that I decide, I control it. We say, don't believe your next thought. We say, don't believe your next thought. So, who is this instruction for? It is for you, but not you as a person, you see.
Mm.
So, who knows what attention is reporting? So, we said that if you were to look at this play and break it down into the two ways, into the awareness and the appearance. And now we introduce a third A, which is the attention, which brings the appearance, seemingly brings the appearance to awareness. Let's look at another example. When you go to sleep, suppose right now, with your eyes closed, your body was tired and sleep came. And you go to sleep for 5 minutes, and then you wake up and say, oh, I'm sorry, I went to sleep. So you are aware that you went to sleep, but there was no attention there. In the deep sleep state, there is no attention, but there is awareness. Otherwise, it would be a complete time lapse, you see. You would not know that you went to sleep. You know that you went to sleep, and you know that the waking state came.
Yeah.
This you is not asking for any state, is not concerned by what state is present.
Can I just say I'm having problem at the moment, and it happens a lot to me as I seem to perhaps go deeper into inquiry, and the more I'm listening to you, it's like things are going shoom, 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 shutting down in me. Do you know what I mean? And suddenly here I was like wide awake, and like suddenly I'm feeling tired, dozy. I could fall asleep, and it's like, and I don't know what's happening, but this happens a lot when I'm in in satsang, and it's just like something's just trying to shut me down. I don't know what that might be.
Right.
But
You know what happens is that sometimes the mind runs out of words. It runs out of words, so we're not even able to decipher the words of our thoughts. It just seems to play, the energy changes from this vocal energy as thoughts into just this heavy energy. It can seem like lethargy, it can seem like, life energy is going out. It can seem like that. But do you know what the good news is? The good news is that you are aware of this.
yes, I am. Yes.
Okay? So the awareness of it, if you were to look, you will find that the awareness of it is untouched by this lethargy. Untouched. See how this energy is touching you. Find out if it is touching anything tangible at all. Or is it only touching an idea that we have about ourselves? Is it just a soup of thoughts and feelings which is playing out like this in front, but we are see, it seems like it is happening to me, but actually this me does not exist. This is an opportunity for us to look. But if you go along with the mind stream now, then it'll take you around the merry-go-round again, you see.
No, I'm not going with that.
Very, very good.
Going
So
with
you
that.
said aware that some other energy is coming. Okay. Already you are saying you are not talking about a person who is aware. You're talking about awareness itself. Because awareness itself is aware of all of these energies, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you aware as Nirmai? Are you aware as an identity?
I don't know. I don't know
Yes.
who is aware. I don't know.
Very good. I don't know is very good. Don't feel that you must know. I don't know is a very beautiful thing. It is much better than I know I am a person or I know I am a entity. I know I am a thing. So already it is a huge leap. In fact, the leap from believing that I am a person to believing that I don't know who I am is the bigger leap than seeing what you ultimately are. From I don't know to truth is not far actually. From I don't know to truth is not far. Because we have dropped the concept, the misconception that I must be this imagined entity called the person. And now life is providing all the fodder, all the wood for the fire is being given to you so that every moment you can look. So one energy is coming, you can ask, who is suffering from this? Is there really a me that is suffering? Or is there just a simple awareness of it? And if some other feelings are coming, am I the one who is aware of them? Or am I the content of the feeling? It can look like this. So you said there was a feeling of lethargy or doziness. Are you in the doziness? Are you that which is aware of the doziness?
I for at the briefest of moments, I was in the doziness, and then I was aware what was happening. That I just wanted to just fall asleep there and then. And as soon as I was aware, I guess my then that fell away. The doziness fell away, but I had a little struggle.
Yeah.
But
It's bound to be like this. So let's start again with right now. What is here now?
what being again, it's back to being initially as it was, being aware, observing, and sensing how my body is feeling, speaking to you. But but I'm aware of it, so I'm not it. So I'm observing that. I'm observing the heart going and the shaking and then I'm aware that there's that I'm struggling. There's a struggle sort of happening as I'm, but I'm not being part of it.
So let's make it simpler. Let's make it simpler. Let me ask you one of the favorite questions we have here. Can you stop being now? Can you stop being now?
Definitely not.
Now. And what knows this?
The one who's being.
Say again, I missed that.
The one who is being, the one who is here now.
There's a sense that there's a being, cannot be stopped. And there's an awareness even of being, isn't there? That's why you're able to say that I cannot stop it.
Yes.
So then we can now ask, are you aware now?
Yes. Most
So
definitely.
what is seen that helps you confirm this? Is it an object that you need to see to confirm your awareness?
No, there's no object.
And yet you are convinced that you are aware.
Yeah.
Are you convinced or no?
Yeah, I'm totally, totally convinced. I was just trying to see if I could find while I was, but it's just a knowing.
So where did attention have to go for you to confirm that you are aware? Did it have to travel anywhere?
No, I wasn't, the attention was nowhere.
It stays at home. We can say that it does not exist or it is nowhere, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And when it goes words like that, we can say attention is going here and there. But the one that is aware now, who is that one? What does this one look like?
I couldn't, there's nothing to grasp onto hand to describe it.
Yes. Yes. And do you find that there is any distance between this one that is aware and yourself?
No. No, they're the same.
They're the same. They're the same. Just check again. Are you sure they're the same? Is there anywhere where you are and this awareness is not? Or is there somewhere where awareness is but you are not?
No, we're the same.
The same.
The same.
Now, as awareness, speak as this awareness because you have seen that you are the same as awareness. Now, this awareness, is it concerned by any appearance?
No.
Is it concerned about any state which might be coming and going?
No.
Do you have to work at being this awareness? Does it take effort to become awareness?
No, it takes no effort to be awareness. But it does take a little bit of effort not to let the attention wander. But it takes. And this is where, when I said to you I was feeling peaceful, this is where I've been.
So stay with it. Are you aware now? And let the attention go wherever it wants. be complete freedom, be completely open to attention to go wherever it wants. Are you unaware now?
Yeah.
Will it make any difference to what you are?
Any difference to what I am in what respect?
In the sense of, you said that I am aware now. I
Yeah.
must be this awareness itself. And attention is going now, it is going here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make any difference really to what you are? Or only the mind's commentary is now changing? Only the interpreter is now trying to tell you that you are not it now.
Yeah. And I've had such because I don't believe that next thought. So even when they come, it can't stop that. It can't touch me.
So you are watching the flow, the movement even of attention, isn't it? Attention was here, then it went there, then it went there, now it came back home. You are watching this play of attention as awareness itself.
Mm-hmm.
You can contemplate this some more, you can see if this is true or not. It's a very good point that you brought out, because you said that I seem to be where my attention is. And this can be very confusing to the mind. But actually, you are unmoved. Attention is moving here and there, and different appearances are appearing, but actually, you are unmoved as awareness itself. You are watching this movement of attention as well. You are watching what you give belief to, or didn't give belief to. You are the pure seeing, you are the pure awareness. And this awareness has no desire and it has no aversion. There is complete openness in this. All is allowed. And it is independent of any state. It is untouched by any state. So anytime you feel like it is wandering too much and you want to come back to your center, just check if you are aware now. Am I aware now? You will find this pure, even to say innocent will be just to give it an attribute. It doesn't apply. You will find this pure awareness itself, the pure seeing, the true nature.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Are you still going to chop me, Father, or was that my was that like a secret chop and I won't?
The chopping happened. The chopping happened. It
I
was a
just
stealth. A stealth.
I love you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you
Great
so much.
gratitude. Thank you.
I missed some of the earlier comments, but I feel it's fine. The first one I see is Nick, who says, I can hear too. Okay. Then Amba says, Ishani and Francesca say namaste, namaste. Nick says, my net connection. Okay. Devi is here. Devi says, I am online and I say yes to the chopping. Whatever resistance and avoidance is left, I pray with all my heart to be chopped and also to expose shame and guilt for this resistance. So Vivi, if you can type and tell us whether you are able to join the hangout or not, then we can have a conversation. Otherwise, like this also is okay. And if you are able to join, we'll ask someone to make some space. Lisa says, Lisa, is your mic working? Maybe we'd like to hear you instead of the typing.
Hello, can you hear me?
Say hello. Yes,
Namaste.
perfect.
Namaste. It's really lovely to be here, actually, in the camera. Yeah, I just don't know anything anymore, and I've been like this for a little while now, and I life is just everything just happens, and my mind's there going, but you have to know what's going to happen, and and I just don't know anything.
This is very good. This is very good. So we have, since the first time I'm seeing you in Satsang, and some of you I haven't shared this with for a while. So I will share with you the core of the pointings. The core of the pointings. And then if you feel that this is completely clear in your heart, that's good. Or if some resistance or something comes, or a question comes, you can feel free to ask.
Yes, yes.
So when you are a seeker, when beingness takes on this seeker persona, there are usually just 2 or 3 questions which the seeker has. The first question that a seeker has usually is, how do I become free of my suffering? I don't want to suffer anymore. So how do I become free of that? Many great sages also started with this question. Like Buddha started with this question. How do I become free of all suffering? No more suffering. And the answer is the simplest. It is the simplest answer. Simple answer to be free from your suffering is to not believe your next thought.
Not to believe what, sorry?
The next thought.
The next thought, yes, yes.
In this simple key is the solution to freedom from all suffering. So that is how seeking starts. How do I get free from all suffering? Then the second question that the seeker could have is to ask, can you show me God? I want to see God. And here we say yes. I can show you God. And that is also this simple answer to this question, which is, can you stop being now? We can ask and say, can I stop being now?
I cannot stop being now.
Cannot stop being now. So this being which cannot be stopped, this holy presence, this sense I am, this sense that I exist, is the Immaculate Conception, is God, is the deity of the waking state, or God, or consciousness, or Sadguru, whatever word you want to use for it.
I find that states come and go. Like I'll find myself laughing or crying or thinking but I'm just here. And do I just stay here?
When you say, I am just here, when you say, I am just here, as what are you here? Is there a Lisa
I don't
here?
know. I'm just here.
So, one pointing was clear that being is here. Being is here and it cannot be stopped. But even the presence of being you are aware of. You see? This you is who? Who must this be? Is there an entity which is aware of being?
No, I see that I see that I've always been here.
Yes. Yes.
It's the same one. And do I just, this is it. I just stay here, don't I?
This question is the same one asking this question. Is this one? Is awareness asking this question? Do I stay here? Whose question is this?
That's my mind wanting to doubt it.
See, this is that's why I say that you are free. You are free. You can pretend to be not free by believing your next thought.
Yeah,
You can believe to these thoughts and pretend to be a person.
yeah,
You have not left the destination. You started off at the destination of freedom itself.
yes,
So don't buy this question. What do I have to do? The person does not do anything at all.
no,
The person does not exist. And one that does not exist cannot do anything. See? All of this is consciousness itself who is doing. In the presence of your own being, in the light of your own being, all these appearances are coming and going. So
yes.
now do this question also. What am I supposed to do? Then what remains?
Yeah, I know that this is it. Yeah, yeah, this is it.
Even the proclamation of this is it is not required, you see? Because the mind will come and say, yes, yes, I got it. No, the mind didn't get it. You see, the mind cannot get it. But you are that.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
what can come in the
There's
way of
nothing.
your
Sorry,
what can what can come in the way of your freedom now?
believing that it's not true, or thinking that it's not true, or
So
yeah,
let me also share with you something that I like to say, which will make it very easy for you. Yeah, I will make it very easy for you. And we shared with Nirmai also earlier, but let me repeat. So when a thought comes, even if you give it your full attention, nothing will go wrong. Even if you give it your full attention. See, what happens sometimes is that we try to run away from thoughts. That, oh, I'm free, but I'm still getting these thoughts. Why does it? It's like that. That means I'm not free. We buy these conclusions. So I'm telling you that even if you were to give it your full attention, no problem. Just don't give it your belief.
yes,
No need to run from any thought. Be completely open. Don't resist anything which is appearing. And you will see that as you stop giving it your belief, even your attention will stop going so much to the thought. Don't even have that expectation, but that's usually how it works. So very simple now. All you have to do is refuse to believe. Can it get any simpler than this?
no,
No effort, no work, nothing. Only the false needs to rely on thoughts. Truth does not need to rely on anything at all. So this salesman will come. This salesman will come again and say, what about this? What about this? What about the bliss? What about love? What about something? He'll try to sell you some story. You just refuse to believe. Keep your wallet in your pocket.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome again.
Thank you.
Where are you logging in from? Which part of the world are you in?
From England.
So nice to meet you like this.
Thank you. So lovely to speak with you. Beautiful.
Thank you. I see. So Devi cannot get onto the hangout. She had said, I am online, and say yes to the chopping. Whatever resistance and avoidance is left, I pray with all my heart to be chopped, and also to expose shame and guilt for this reason. If you're not buying a thought, nothing can make you suffer. Suffering comes from this transaction of buying a thought. You buy this misery, you see. So let all the guilt, let all the resistance, shame, let it all come. You're open, completely open. You're completely open to all feelings, all emotions to come. You are just refusing to buy a thought about it. How do you know why they are coming? Maybe they're waiting to get released. Maybe it's just a release, you see. But we are saying, oh no, I'm getting guilty. And in this resistance, in the believing a thought about it, then it can seem to stay longer, you see. So whatever state, whatever feeling is coming, the rule is the same. The pointing is the same. Don't believe your next thought. And then show me trouble. And if there is trouble, that is also grace. Because it is pointing you to some concept which you have given your belief to, which can be dropped now. Mujiji has already blessed you with such a beautiful name, isn't it? Devi, the goddess herself, consciousness herself. Let all of this play happen. You stay as you are. You are untouched. Don't pick up any idea about yourself. And trust that the Master knows and that the Master has decided that you are going to be called Devi. It is not a trivial thing, you see. So trust the Master instead of what your mind is saying. That much is enough. That much is enough. Good. Namaste, Ram. Namaste. Ziv Sharon 1 would like to join the hangout. So if someone feels to leave to make space, that would be welcome. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So there are 9 of us. There is space. If Ziv Sharon is here, they can join in. Thank you, Nirmai. Prima reminded me yesterday that I must look at the camera as well for a while. Who can suffer now? Who can suffer? If there is trust to believe this pointing, don't believe your next thought, then who can suffer? Then I can even go as far as to say that you then choose to suffer actually. If in knowing this, that this is the end of all suffering and nothing is going wrong with your life, even then if you choose to suffer, then we must say that somewhere you might enjoy suffering. You might have got habituated to suffering. But I see that most of the Sangha now seems to have left this monkey of suffering behind them. Amba says, how could anyone suffer to see your, oh, while seeing your super smiley face? I don't believe it could be possible. It has happened. It has happened in the past a few times. I don't feel it can happen while looking at your super smiley face, actually. Mike is really sleepy. We must let him go to sleep now. This is good, no? In the hangout, I can also see what's going on. So, what happened with Ziv, Sharon? Did they say anything after that? We might call it a little early today because I'm actually stealing somebody's room and they're not being allowed to use it. So I borrowed it for an hour or so. Maybe somebody can sing for us. Amba can sing. I wasn't able to hear her song the other day.
Okay, I'll take. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Om Anandamayi Chaitanyamayi Satyamayi Parameshwari Anandamayi Chaitanyamai Satyamai Parameshwari Anandamai Chaitanyamai Satyamai Parameshwari Anandamai Chaitanyamai Satyamai Parameshwari Anandamai Chaitanyamai Satyamai Parameshwari Anandamai Chaitanyamai Satyamai Parameshwari Satyamai Parameshwari Satyamai Parameshwari.
Very beautiful. Very. Is that the guitar behind you?
Yes, but I can't play the guitar tonight.
Amaya, your mic also works or no now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, very good.
No lag time?
Yes.
Perfect.
Would you like to sing something for us?
I'm not sure if I know the words, but one I
Okay.
love is you give emptiness to emptiness, take me away until only I am. Give nothing else to nothing else, take what I am not until only I am. This eternal moment, and before a wave rises, it is ocean. I'll have to learn it and sing the rest of it, unless someone else wants to finish it.
So beautiful. So. What a sweetness in your voice.
Thank you. Saw your presence.
Thank you all so very much for being in Satsang today. Guru Shri Muji Ji ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai. Ananta ji ki Jai.
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 We have no lights here, as you can see. We're happy to see you, Francesca. We're happy to have you in Satsang. I look forward to being with you soon. I better go soon before it's only my teeth which are visible.